Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Lovely effort that. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And back to the course with the live action. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And he's down there. You got to read?
This is a 12-footer here. This for a birdie run.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th. That got a little out of control, I think.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
How close was that to going down? Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Now this is important. This for par.
And there it is. At -2, going along nicely today. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
That dog will hunt.
Time for the second shot at the 8th. Attaboy, good shot. Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
That's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Didn't that look good for a long time? This is a par putt. Job done. Let's head to the next. And as we step on to the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
3 down, 9 to go. This player is going to have to start taking some chances if he wants to win this tournament.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Going with the 7.
This one is chewing fiber.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. That is one of the best shots you will see.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And this putt to move into the top 10. He finds himself in a share of 10th place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Luke, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you got a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the play, shall we? Sitting at 4 under for the day. Currently tied for 10th place. Going with the pitching wedge here. Now, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. He was on a good line, putting for par. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's Xander Schauffele in first place. Let's head to the 12th hole. Nicely done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here. Club up. I like this play.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. Oh, that's frustrating. Just 3 feet to the cup. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And as Jon Rahm steadies himself over the ball. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Trailing by 4 strokes. I know this hole's a par 5, but it's a long one, so don't feel the need to overpower it. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on their 13th hole. Interesting choice of the driver here.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just about 8 feet left to the hole. This one's looking good. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Xander Schauffele currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard. Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachlan Crossing. This 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway. But for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, you got to clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
Opting for the 6 iron. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Yeah, that was a safe play. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. 3 feet to go here to the hole. For the par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to face a par 4.
Looking to move up the leaderboard on this interesting hole.
That was absolutely murdered. Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, I love hands like that. Touch of a wizard. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Setting up miles from the hole. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently tied for third.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
That's some good golf right there. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Just one stroke back and right in it. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
Oh, you know you want to.
Oh, just missed. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt to move into a share of second place.
And only one hole to go in this event, Luke.
These are on rails, looking good.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Wonderfully played. Well, this is an important shot for this player. Knock it close, set up a birdie, and force that play off. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Phase one complete, Rich. They've just shimmied their way onto the dance floor.
Oh, yes, they have, Luke, but they're going to have to dance like Elvis Presley in order to make this putt and force the playoff.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this one is for his par. And that'll do it for this player at this tournament. Well, Henny, as we saw Jon Rahm walking behind you, we could see the steam coming from his ears. He hates to lose, but he's lost this rivalry. Can you believe it?
Rahmbo is not a happy man. As you said, he hates to lose. This one is going to hurt. But for this player, wow, what a win, what a takedown. And is there anything they can't do?
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yeah, he's going to have some bullets coming his way throughout this entire matchup. Let's see if he can dodge them. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Just didn't drop. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those two fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
How close was that to going down? And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 1 under for the tournament. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's going to find the water, sadly. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Almost went in. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's 1 stroke behind her rival in this event.
Let's return to live play now. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
Well hold. And that ensures that he's back to even par now. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Well struck. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Putting for birdie.
If he holds this, Lydia Ko gets behind, and he can potentially get on a roll in this rivalry.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And that will take him to 1 under. New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Now 7 shots behind after that. Rich, the par 5 6th, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
That's nicely done. This shot coming from around 220 yards.
Downwind on this shot.
Going with the 5-iron here.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Such soft hands.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Currently a couple under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
Oh, that was pure. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Lovely shot out of the bunker. That's in tight. 7 feet to the cup. Beautiful shot. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Jon Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard. Over to the par 3 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
Not bad. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
That was a gallant attempt. Par putt coming up here. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Reached this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This shot from around 210 yards.
Wind coming right at him.
Going with the hybrid. A bit wild on approach there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Getting ready to play their third. If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Currently 4 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The back 9 at TPC Twin Cities begins with a short par 4, just 375 yards.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
That's a good-looking shot there. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's inside the house of opportunity. And this putt will take them to 5 under.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Jon Rahm, your leader as we head to the next hole. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Going with the 7. Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Oh, so close. And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th reach, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. And the second shot slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Ooh, that almost went down. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Better than most.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She got one back on that last hole.
Oh, how good is that? Buries it for birdie as well.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Rich, the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
That's not what they were looking for.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
And here we are with the third shot. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here. Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's in a share of 15th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Should find the green here. Wow, what a shot. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Well, it looks like someone's found their game at exactly the right time, Rich. That's a good way to move into the top 10. He's currently tied for 9th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole. No need for the driver.
You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. That's tidy. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. 5 shots off the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here. This one heading towards the green. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. And they'll tap this in for birdie. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Now 4 back after that hole. Players will head to the penultimate tee shot, the 17th, thinking a birdie finish at worst, Rich?
At 200 yards, Luke, I'm not too sure I wouldn't take par and walk over to the 18th green. All over water, you better make sure that you take enough club to carry it all, because if not, now you're looking at double.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Putting for a par now. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward. 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in two.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. As Tiger would say, bite. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Air mailed the green with that approach.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Never known a pro who doesn't like a 63. Let's hold this putt. Oh, so close. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. Well, you can't blame them, Rich. I'd have a look at that again if I hit it. And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. But it's a big thank you to Henny Koyak for bringing the magic on the ground today. What about what we saw, Henny?
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. "2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Glad to have you back in the booth, mate.
Looking forward to getting into the action here, Luke.
Handy effort, that one. Second shot here on the first. This looks to be heading to the green. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, well played.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Currently 1 under for the round. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
That's a high caliber shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, well done. 13 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently 2 under for the day. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length. 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
That was wonderfully done. An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Currently 2 under for the event. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot. Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the pace. How close was that to going down? Lining up the birdie putt here. And down it goes. And that will take him to 3 under. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 6th.
This one is right down the pipe. Oh, what a super shot.
Nice little pitch shot. Wonderful touch. Gets it to go. Mark me down for a 3. Thank you.
Putting for birdie here. That's disappointing. It failed to reach the cup.
This is, I can't believe what I just saw there. It seems surreal. This is crazy.
The par 4, 6th, Rich. Plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Oh, well played. Playing from 110 yards out.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one could take a little bounce to the left. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. There it is. Trailing by 4 strokes. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, what an eagle. Great putt. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently tied for 11th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Henny, how's that ball line? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely.
Quality shot, that one. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And what a way to jump into the top 10. He's currently tied for 8th. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Let's head over to Xander Schauffele.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Okay, time to return to the action. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for 3rd. Or is that the number? An opportunity to make a par here. He's currently in a share of 11th place. The back 9 of Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie.
Nicely done. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. You'll take the tap in for par any day.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 11th is the longest of the par threes on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And he needs this to save par. It was on a good line. It's just about 3 feet away. That's a good putt to hole for a bogey. Now 4 back after that hole. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier. This was his 4th shot. And back to the course with the live action. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Setting up here with a very long putt. Ooh, that almost went down. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently at -5 now for the day. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Good shot there, Beamer. 4 feet to the cup. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Needs this one to kick right. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
This putt is for a spot inside the top 10.
That starts off on a good line.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's currently tied for 7th.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Playing the draw shot here. Sitting at 7 under and a share of 7th. Didn't that look good for a long time? And he needs this to save par. Oh, nice looking putt. Yeah. Good job. Nice par.
Really going to have to dig deep here if they want to win this title.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat into, funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here. Nothing worse.
Going with the 8-iron here. Okay, that'll work. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Ooh. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And now we go to the 18th, and this happened just a moment ago. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Currently at 7 under for the day. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Time for the second shot at the 17th. And this player is really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. Well played. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. And the sight we're used to seeing a lot, Xander Schauffele in top spot. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. Sitting at 9 under, tied for 4th. Yeah, that one will play. And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And it's been an impressive display today. Oh, this putt for a 63. And with that putt, that'll bring his tournament to a close. Nice performance, Rich. A top 5 finish. Got to be pleased with that.
It's a really good finish all around for this player. Didn't have total control of his game, but a top 5 finish certainly tells him a lot about where he's at.
On behalf of Rich Beem and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.